Happy Friday, everybody. Skip Jeffers here. Just a quick 2026 garden update that we got going for right here. Just kind of show you what you got going on. Our normal, I think these are the golden potatoes we planted a couple months ago. They've sprouted up pretty good, so hopefully this year will be the year for some potatoes. It's looking promising. She did start her sweet potatoes here. She's got a couple, I guess she calls them shoots planted. That one doesn't look too happy. That one seen better days, but I think these normally take off. We never have issues with that. My wife planted, we kind of changed up the spots here in the garden. Last year we had the tomatoes out front. This year we got a little bit more shade, I think, in the back. This will be our tomato, and we kind of started some co-planting this year. We're going to get that an experiment. But we got a beef master here that we've planted. She's got, I think that's a Cherokee purple. Yeah, if you guys notice, these are things that we're starting to in the garden. She may do a video on her channel on the actual painting of the rocks, but she did an awesome job. She did all the planting this year because I had hand surgery about 2 weeks ago. So this one here, Sugar Rush Cherry Tomato. It's one of the recommendations my dad made when he was down here. He was down about a week ago. We got some dill going on, and I think that's basil there. And in the center section here, I planted some cabbage, and then we got some I guess it'd be cauliflower and broccoli we're gonna give a try this year. We got an eggplant here. I think we're gonna have to trim up. We got some dead leaves that need to be trimmed up. Some more dill, not looking as happy as that one over there, but I think it'll come back. Sun sugar, that was another recommendation for a tomato that my dad gave us. And then this brandy white pink that she picked up. So she's got her work cut out for her. She's got a couple rocks that she's got to do for this bed here. And then the last tomato here, we've got the big boy tomato. So hopefully we won't be overrun by it, but I think we'll try to keep on top of it. And this one here, as you can see, we've got our onions. We've got cucumbers along the side here, and she's got her rocks there. So. And then in the center here, we've got garlic. But the onions, man, they're looking pretty good. Back here we've got the sugar snap peas. We had them last year over on the other side. We decided we'd try them again this year. They're a pretty good snack. You just come out to the garden and kind of take a bite. You collect whatever you can. They're great on salads, but we're going to give those a try this year too. So this garden bed is looking very, very promising. All the onions sprouts. I don't know how many onions we planted. It was a ton, so we'll be busy trying to capture those this year. But the goal is, well, I also planted some dill in here too, but the goal is to hopefully when we do pickles this year, all of our supplies and everything that goes into the pickles will be from the garden, whereas last year I think I had to purchase dill and extra garlic just to make the pickles that we did. Last big garden bed here, we switched up, moved the peppers over here because it gets more sun. So you see here we've got our poblano. We do that every year. We have to make a run this year to pick up our purple beauty pepper, and I liked that pepper. It was a neat looking pepper, dark purple, but anyways, and it was also great. I made a 5 pepper ground pepper blend towards the end of the season, and man, that's some of the spiciest pepper mix I've ever made. We got looks like a fern leaf dill, kind of sad looking. I don't know if that one's gonna come back. This here I believe is her oregano, and that looks, we transplanted it from the center garden because it overtook it this last year, but it's looking promising. I think it'll spring back. She's got her rosemary here, that's looking pretty good. Her lavender is looking kind of sad. I don't know, that one might be down for the count. I'm trying to think what you got planted here. Oh, some more basil, and that one's looking really good. Got another dill plant. We've got some spaces in the front here. We're gonna get a couple more varieties. I just haven't decided yet on which peppers. Like I said, we'll kind of take a look. We'll normally I want to do a salsa pepper, and then maybe some kind of, who knows, we'll see what they have at the store this year. That dill's looking pretty good. And back here we've got the green sweet bell peppers, and we had those similar last year, and they came in pretty good. They were kind of like late season type bloomers, so hopefully we'll get some of those again. They're great if you make like a stuffed pepper. Those things are awesome. And in the front we've got our jalapenos. This is one of the other staples that we always plant every year. I like to put them in some of the pickles, and then what she does in all 4 corners is kind of plant these. They're supposed to kind of deter the bugs, the marigolds, and they worked pretty good last year, but they became monster size, so we'll see how these do. We bought these in the store versus planting them. I think there's some more of her, I believe that's oregano that she subplanted. For some reason the planters are doing better than the garden beds this year. We got the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I was going to get rid of those this year, but she started planting. She went plant crazy, so like I said, she did all the garden this year. I couldn't. I just didn't have the hand flexibility to do anything. Looks like we got lettuce going on several tiers. This looks like a rogue sunflower plant that kind of popped up, so hopefully we'll transplant that thing maybe on the side with the other ones. I believe she's got dill going in here, and this looks like something from last year too. Almost looks like a cauliflower or broccoli sprout, and I don't think she planted anything on the top. We've got our asparagus coming back in full force this year. If you've seen the earlier videos when it first started popping up again, we had some sprouts, and there's some in there. I think this is another grow year. They usually say 2 to 3 years. But yeah, as you see, she's got her asparagus rock. So I mean, check out her channel. Hopefully she'll videotape when she does these, but she's very talented. The other less leaning tower Pisa here. Got some marigold action in there. This one here, I think that looks like almost another basil maybe. There's a rogue onion. I don't know where that came from, but I don't think she planted anything in here. If she did, it may be some kind of herb, I guess. We did strawberries again, and I think this is the last year for the terracotta pot. Just ain't cutting the mustard. We have to do some more research on growing strawberries. So this year we decided to put sunflowers in on the side of the house this year only. So we've got a couple sprouting up. She did 2 rows, I believe, and it looks like she's got quite a few coming in. So we'll have a pretty solid sunflower row. Yeah, she's got some sprouting up here. This side, or the front of the house, I did 3 rows of corn. Oh, looks like a bird nest from somewhere. But anyways, we got a couple coming in here, so hopefully the corn will do better than last year. It came up, but it just didn't do much. And these are all from seed. Half of it was from one cob that I got from one of the corns that we grew last year, and the rest of it was store-bought seeds that we had. So we'll see how it goes. That looks like another rogue sunflower from the year before. But anyways, that's our update for this year. We'll see how these videos do. I won't do weekly. We'll just kind of pop in whenever there's a noticeable change or when I have time, because it is what it is. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching.